We stopped in Finke, and Travis thought it'd be good to bring us out and have a look at the art centre they got here, the Aputula Art Centre, Heart Art in Finke. We're going to have a bit of a chat with Darren inside what was the old pub. That's closed down now because it's a dry community. So let's have a look what he has to say. So as I said outside, we've stopped in at Finke on our way from Mount Dare going through to Alice. I've only recently heard of it, but we've popped into the Aputula Art Centre. And I'm here with Darren, who not only manages the store across the road, but you're also a bit of a curator here. Would that be correct to say?
Yes, my wife and I help manage the corporation as well. So, which is quite a few different things going on in the community, which the art centre is one of the things. Yeah.
Okay, and I mentioned outside, just to my own camera here, that the artists do their art, they hand it to the centre, and they get paid 20%.
Look, there's different ways things work,
Yep.
but yeah. So look, the artists we try and help out as much as we can from the start, and then usually when an art painting is sold, then there's
Is it 50% sort of payments?
Oh, it's different with all different.
Yeah, because I picked on what you said earlier, so I just
different with all different things, but obviously it's about supporting the community.
Yeah. And all the art here is by the local peoples.
Pretty much, nearly all the art here is. If not, it'll be someone with family connection there.
So I'm okay to take film of this.
We'll have a quick look. Yeah.
So if I'm travelling around, and we were sort of having a bit of a chat just before. If I'm travelling around, I'm coming from Mount Dare to Alice Springs or Vicky Verka. I see the sign, I see the destination. As we were just saying before, I've always seen communities as being locked off and not readily accessible. Is that the case now?
It can be difficult. Sean and I have done a bit of travelling, and sometimes it's hard to know and be sure. But this community is certainly open to travelling in and to tourism. So Aputula, they've got a store here which has got quite a lot of supplies. Obviously, we've got an art centre they've built just previously, and there are some quite positive things in the future with tourism. There's a lot of history at Aputula, or Finke is a non-Indigenous name for it, which was, I think, in the 70s was kind of changed to Aputula. But we're hoping to build a tourism precinct in the coming I think it'll be a fairly long project.
So as far as a place to visit, not only are we near the Centre for Australia, and that's where I'm going to get to later on. You say Finke River is the oldest river in the world?
It is. From all accounts, I guess, if you Google it. Obviously some rivers are trying to take the title from Finke, but from my understanding, it is the oldest river that's been dated in the world. So and it's only a couple of kilometres away from the community, and obviously Lambert Centre,
Yeah, so as far as the community goes, tourists like ourselves, we blow into the community and buy a pint of milk and maybe gets a couple of gallons of petrol or litres of petrol. The community loves to see that.
Yeah, look, I think it is, but I think the more we can try and draw and slow down tourists as well, that's really the plan. That's really the future plan, and the corporation is really quite strong. That obviously the community's got their art centre, so artists really would like to see that as well. And anything that's the support of the community is very much welcomed. Yeah. And
just to open up those connections, I suppose.
It is. I mean,
stop and chat, because that's a big thing I've been saying about a lot of country towns, Cunnamulla, Thargomindah, Goondiwindi. Even Cunnamulla has a slogan they advertise on their wrapping and on their mugs, and it says "Live like a local." But you're certainly working towards that, breaking down the barriers, opening it up, and making yourselves and making people feel as though they can just pop in.
And it is like that, which is wonderful. And I think this community, when you look at the history of the Ghan Railway and how this community was settled, it was very much working together back then, and that's how this community thinks still now. It's really quite a strong cross-cultural type of thinking, and wanting to share and teach cultural things. Also want to share the history as well, which is obviously the old police station, and post office, and the train station, and
And you use the word think and thinking all the time in your sentences. Does that run as a current joke in Finke?
I think it might be. But look, it could be a joke. Someone said it to me about a month ago for the first time I'd heard it, so I'm sorry, I think so.
Yeah, we were driving in here, you were with funk and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Well, listen, Darren, it's been great talking to you. I really want to thank you for that. And
that's okay.
Thank you, and thanks for agreeing to be interviewed and chat. Thank you. Cheers.